What's going on, guys? This is Only Fear here, making a little video about explaining PvP League Season 5. So for all you people who don't really know exactly how it works, when you enter PvP and you have a division that you're going to be put under, you start off with no wins. So you'll basically have zero wins. You need to get to 10 wins. And determining on how many wins you get will determine will determine your skill rating. So when I first started out, I believe I think I got like 8 wins and 2 losses, and I started out in tier 3 platinum. And I stayed there for a while, but I dropped down shortly after because the matchmaking is not so good. The PvE base is a lot higher because the rewards are a lot better this year. This is repeatable, and you can get 20 gold with an unidentified die and 30 shards of glory, and you also get 5 transmutation charges as well. So it's pretty good, and you can repeat it pretty quickly. And not to mention, I mean, after every match you are getting rewards, and I mean, my inventory is always full of crap. I mean, just full of stuff, and I get it like this after probably 20 minutes of, not 20 minutes, probably a couple hours of PvP. My inventory is already full again, and I've made 1,061 gold just off this season alone. I saved in total, I have over like 6k gold, but just off this season, give you an idea. But if you look at my character, also what contributes to the reward system on this is how much magic find you have, and I have 311%, which is quite good, I believe. But going back to the ratings, so typically when you are in a match, if you lose a match, you'll typically drop anywhere from 6 points up as high as, I believe, 14 points, possibly more. I don't think I've seen anything higher than that. But it's the climb is tough, and I believe to me it's slightly broken, but for whatever reason it works for now. And the divisions go by bronze, silver, gold, platinum, legendary. There isn't that many people in the legendary division. If you're there, you're quite lucky, or you're a top player. As you can see, these are the top guys here. A lot of the guys from Madrid and other things like that. If you want to see somebody else's rating, anybody that's on your friends or associated with guilds, you can see I have a couple of the top players added on my list just because it's kind of fun to keep track. And so through all my friends list, like, I'm sitting right here, and if you want to know, like, if you're in a match with someone, you can add them to your friends list. You just go down to the name, add friend, and after you add them, it takes a while to register, but you can see what their rating is if you browse through your friends list. So I mean, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simplistic. It's duo queue, so you can only queue with, in ranked, you can only queue with one other person. It used to be 5-man, but too many people complained that it was too strong. 5-man's not fair. Why can't we have something better? So it seems like ANET they typically will. God, just look at this chatter over here. My company's going shit that people say. Some fucking weirdos out there, right? But a lot of people cried, and so they won, and thank God it's not like that for politics, or else we'd have Hillary Clinton in the White House. But not to go into politics, right? But yeah, it's kind of a bummer because 5-man queue is, I think there's a lot more funner matches. And here's the thing: is that when you're in a match and you're facing a 5-man queue versus 5-man queue, maybe you have one random. When you lose in a good PvP match, you're not disappointed with the loss because you fought hard. It was a good match. It was fun. Obviously, no loss is anybody wants to have, but the losses that we players that consider ourselves above the ladder and good at the game, are disappointed because, you know, ANET will fill the queue with players that are, you know, eventually, if there's no players on, the queue will get filled with. So, like, for example, I've had people in low tier silver, you know, in my games, and there's no reason that a individual or player between this silver rank should be anywhere near a platinum game. He shouldn't even be in a gold game, to be honest with you. Maybe if you're, you know, you're just hitting 1350, I mean, I understand it, but it just shouldn't happen. When I was almost 1950, I even had a guy in the game that had no rating at all, you know, so the system is a little bit broken. That's why climbing is a little bit more difficult than it should be, and it depends what character you're playing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys.